Well, it was a rough week for some of us of a certain age because we all grew up with some of these icons who happen to have died this week. This was a little bit of a rough week. First of all, with Malcolm Jamal-Warner, I mean, there's not any, I mean, the way we grew up, we all watched TV at the same time, right? Nobody was Netflixing. Nobody was like, I'm on season 2, episode 5. Oh, I'm on season 1. Don't tell me what happened. Like everybody's that's another thing that makes everybody so isolated, right? But when we were growing up, we all had to watch things at the same time, Thursday night at 8 or whatever we were doing, right? And a lot of us grew up watching Malcolm Jamal Warner as Theo on the Cosby Show. And there were reports that he was swimming and he drowned while he was swimming. I mean, now, anytime I hear of somebody dying these days, I always think of the jibber jabber. I always immediately think, was that involved? And, if I was a betting woman, I'd probably say yes. Was that a factor? I don't know. Is it that he's a poor swimmer? I don't know. That's also a stereotype, but I mean, he couldn't. It's like Obama's chef goes paddle boarding, and then he is never to be seen again. What, he can't swim? What's going on? And it's just so sad because he was so young and someone we all knew, well, we all grew up with watching on the Cosby Show. Let's have a look at a little clip.
According to TMZ, the actor died in an accidental drowning. People reports it was on a family vacation in Costa Rica. Details beyond that are scarce.
Dad, I won't be doing anything at my prom tonight that you won't be doing at yours.
Don't forget, I'm married to my prom date.
Gotcha, Dad. I guess they liked what I did.
He was Emmy nominated for...
Oh, it was pretty adorable, you got to admit. I love the wholesomeness of that show. I did like that show. Now, Cosby has gone on to get into all this trouble. We don't know if he's putting quaaludes in the Jell-O pudding or whatever he's doing, but it was great for what it was. And then yesterday we learned of Ozzy Osbourne, and I was quite sad about this because I love metal and I love his voice. I think he has such a unique voice, Ozzy Osbourne. I don't think people talk about it. Like even when you hear him, da, na, 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 doing Paranoid with Black Sabbath, it's wicked. It's awesome. And I remember when I was a kid, that whatever album it was that had Bark at the Moon on it, although that was freaky and good. And I could even sing it right for you, but I won't. I'll spare you. And in the 90s, then he sort of lost all this weight and came back out and did this amazing song that I still listen to that I love called No More Tears. It's a fantastic song. I just think he is a wonderful rock musician and so unique. And a lot of people remember him from that reality show he had with his family and Sharon Osbourne.
Come on, Sharon. I'm fucking Ozzy Osbourne, the Prince of fucking Darkness. Evil, what's fucking evil? I've had a bottle of fucking bubbles. When did the male models come on and stop?
And I'm really glad he got to go out his way, that he got to do a final performance, and he sounded amazing. I saw little clips of that on X. Now, we know he took the jibber jabber, and, these things don't help. When your health is already compromised, you take these things and it just puts roadblocks up in your body, right? Because your body runs like a machine, right? Your brain, your heart, your lungs, your liver, your gut, all your organs, the uterus in a woman, the testes in a man, the blood flow, the veins, it all flows together. And as I learned when I interviewed Sasha Latipova, because I asked her, why does this do so, like myocarditis, pericarditis, Bell's palsy, Guillain-Barré syndrome, paralysis, like POTS syndrome, turbo C. Why is it doing all these things? And she explained how it is. She started with the heart in one of my videos, and she explained how this works. And now we know. Now everyone knows. The mainstream, everyone knows. Is there anyone getting punished? No. But, there is a clip of Sharon and Ozzy in bed together, just talking about how relieved he was to get it.
You're living with Parkinson's now, so presumably you're shielding. Have you had the vaccine?
Hey, Yeah, you.
Of course.
Well, he says course. He only had it yesterday.
So how did it feel, Ozzy, to get the vaccine that might, you know, hopefully mean that you can get back to leading a bit of a normal life?
He says, you feel like you've been stabbed. No, it was, my arm was a bit sore yesterday, but it was just, I'm glad I got it, you know.
And so I know that he was suffering with Parkinson's. I know he had ill health for a long time. These things won't help, right? Does that mean, you know, it just doesn't help? I'm convinced of that. So I'm convinced of that. You know, maybe he had more life in him. But a sad farewell to Ozzy Osbourne, the Prince of Darkness. And also when I learned of his death yesterday, I thought, well, death always comes in threes. These celebrity deaths always seem to come in threes, right? Like I looked some of this up. David Bowie, Alan Rickman, and Renee Angelil all died kind of back to back. Although Renee Angelil, that's Celine Dion's husband. No, but you know, David Bowie was the one everybody focused on. I love David Bowie too. Alan Thicke, George Michael, and Carrie Fisher all kind of died back to back. I forgot Alan Thicke had even died, for goodness sake. Michael Jackson, well, I just fell to the floor almost when I heard. I was just shocked when I learned of his death. But Michael Jackson, Farrah Fawcett, and Ed McMahon all died back to back. But anyway, yesterday when I heard of Ozzy, who's next? Do you know who's next? Hulk Hogan. And we have a clip from that movie Mike Judge did. Oh gosh, and Luke Wilson was in it. Idiocracy, I think, because Terry Crews plays a wrestler, and he says he's gonna fix everything. This president's gonna fix everything. And then when I saw Hulk Hogan, he's like, this he's gonna solve everything. I was like, what's going on here? But so I don't know if he was jibber jabbered or not. It's just sad. He's 71 years old, you know, and he's gone. And remember, Andre the Giant, when he was having a fight with him. On the people that have passed, so many people have passed. Celebrities like Michael Madsen, he was an actor. He was in a lot of Tarantino movies. And who else? Julian McMahon passed. He was in that show called Nip Tuck. He was also married to Danny Minogue, Kylie Minogue's sister. He passed very, very young. And then I was looking, and Michelle Trachtenberg died. I don't know how she died. She was in the Buffy shows, or she was very young. She was only 39. Because I was kind of looking up celebrities that have passed, and it's like, oh my God, the list is insane. Insane. Untimely, very young death. And now we can say what we think, right? Now we can say what we think. It's just sad. Too young to go. Anyway, thank you for spending a little time with me and watching this video this evening. If you like my channel, please do subscribe. It's Anita K. If you search me on YouTube with no space, you can also follow me on X. So sometimes I post what I'm getting up to and some of my thoughts over there. Thanks for watching this video, and we'll catch you in the next one. Hey, if you enjoy my content, like it, love it, subscribe, hit the bell, do what you got to do, and pass it around.